Calming the buzzing bee, understanding anxiety and taking back our thoughts. Every single person experiences anxiety, that tight in your chest, stomach fluttery feeling that shows up when your brain thinks something might go wrong. We often think of anxiety popping up before a big test or game or talking in front of a crowd. Sometimes anxiety helps us to be motivated to study, prepare, or stay alert, but other times it can be too loud. So what should we do when we feel overwhelmed? In this lesson, we are going to figure out what is anxiety, why does our brain create it, what can we do when it starts to take over. You will learn about the meaning of anxiety and 2 quick strategies you can start using right now. Read a book called My Brilliant Resilient Mind to see how our thoughts affect how we feel, and learn a coping mechanism called Thought Detective to challenge anxious thoughts. Before we begin, take a moment to reflect. What is one word or emoji you'd use to describe what anxiety feels like to you? Anxiety is a feeling of nervousness or worry. This happens when your brain thinks something bad might happen, even if you are not in any real danger. When you feel anxious, your body gets ready to face a threat. This is called the fight or flight response. It's important to remember that feeling this way does not mean we are in danger. Anxiety can manifest in different ways. For example, psychological symptoms include persistent fear or worry about future events, feelings of dread without an identifiable cause, difficulty controlling worry or fear, and obsessive thinking or compulsive behavior. Physical symptoms include rapid heartbeat, sweating, trembling or shaking, shortness of breath or feeling smothered, dizziness or lightheadedness, and nausea. Behavioral symptoms include avoiding activities or situations that cause anxiety, clinging behavior or excessive need for reassurance, procrastination or difficulty completing tasks, and decline in school performance or attendance. Teens often face new experiences, opportunities, and challenges. Teens also worry about many stressors, including school, friends, the world they live in, and social media. It can be a lot to deal with and become overwhelming very quickly. Feeling anxious is normal, just like feeling angry or embarrassed. Most normal anxiety and stress go away quickly. Anxiety becomes a concern when anxious feelings are intense and last for a long period of time. Sometimes this gets in the way of your ability to learn, to engage in your personal environments, and to enjoy daily life. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental health disorders in the United States. This means you are not alone. Think of your anxiety as a buzzing bee. Anxious thoughts keep buzzing in our minds and don't seem to go away. We need to use strategies to help calm our minds. It's important to use cognitive awareness when we come across anxious thoughts. In other words, you need to understand your own thinking processes, being mindful of how you learn, remember, and solve problems. Sometimes our brains tell us facts. Sometimes our brains tell us exaggerated thoughts. When faced with anxiety, it helps to stop and think. Is this a thought fact or a thought trap? Read through each statement and decide, is this a thought fact or a thought trap? Everyone will laugh if I make a mistake. This is a thought trap. I studied for the test and know most of the material. This is a thought fact. If my friend doesn't text back right away, she must be mad at me. This is a thought trap. Sometimes people get busy and can't respond right away. This is a thought fact. As you can see, when you're anxious, not every thought you have is a fact. When we notice a thought trap, we can challenge it using our thought detective skills. You will be learning more about this strategy later in this lesson. Remember, anxiety doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your brain is trying to protect you. We will continue to learn more about anxiety and other strategies to help calm our buzzing minds. In the meantime, respond to this 3, 2, 1. What are 3 things you learned about anxiety? What are 2 quick strategies you can use right now? What is 1 thing that helps your brain feel calm and safe?